Kingdom Hearts 3 is back in the news because of the trailer they showed at D23, but I have a feeling the game is dead on arrival on Xbox, and that's partially to do with how Square Enix is handling the franchise. What's going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. And yeah, this one's going to be talking about Kingdom Hearts 3 and why I truly feel the game is destined for the bargain bin on Xbox. I feel like it's almost a pseudo PS4 exclusive at this point. The game is basically going to sell no copies on Xbox. And I think partially, now hear me out here, I think Square Enix has some responsibility for this. Now, I know it's really no stretch of the imagination to say a Japanese style game is not going to sell on Xbox. This has been true for, ever, basically, right? They just don't sell. Even when Microsoft tried doing it with the 360 to get games for the Japanese audience, they just don't sell. And which leads to this gen of games being exclusive, Japanese games being exclusive on PlayStation, like Nier Automata, Nioh, things like that. Now, Phil has tried to bring some of those games back to Xbox. We had some of those shown at E3. But Kingdom Hearts 3 is a huge game. And why I feel it's just destined to fail is because the Xbox audience has never played a Kingdom Hearts 3 game. You can kind of look at some of the sales for PlayStation games that made the jump to Xbox at some point, and the sales disparity between the two are enormous. And I think it's going to be even worse for this game. And then the reason I say Square Enix bears some of the responsibility is this right here. So they asked Nomura, what I forget, I'm not really sure how to say his name correctly, if there's any chance the previous versions of Kingdom Hearts could make it to the Xbox, being Kingdom Hearts 1.5 or Kingdom Hearts 2.5 Remix, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8. There's been like 3 of them released on the PlayStation 4. And yes, PlayStation is where this game was born and basically where all of its fans are. But if you're bringing it to Xbox, you have to let those consumers know what they're getting. And he said that while they're not ruling out any possible collections in the future, but they would only put them out after Kingdom Hearts 3 is complete and if there's interest in those things. And I think, honestly, that is the most backwards way of thinking about it. If you want people to get excited about Kingdom Hearts 3 on Xbox, gamers who have never played it before, and I know there are probably people watching this saying, I play an Xbox and I played those games on PlayStation, and I understand that. And there are people like, myself who have played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on the PlayStation or on the Xbox. But we are few. There's not that many of us. But if you wanted to sell Kingdom Hearts 3 to people who, the majority of people on Xbox, the vast majority, I feel, have no clue what Kingdom Hearts 3 is. The way to sell them on this franchise would have been to release those Kingdom Hearts remixes, those collections on the platform, so you can so the users on Xbox could understand the franchise. They can become accustomed to the franchise, so they can begin anticipating Kingdom Hearts 3. Instead, you put all your effort in the PlayStation, and fair enough, because that is where the lion's share, probably like 95% of the sales for Kingdom Hearts are going to happen on PlayStation. So fair enough, I understand that. But wouldn't it be worth it to put those ports, put them on Xbox, possibly get some extra sales for Kingdom Hearts 3? Because now you're just releasing Kingdom Hearts 3, and I'm sorry, I don't think people who had no interest in Kingdom Hearts 3 are suddenly going to play this game. But they might have if they had played Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. So I think Square Enix is going to have to bear some of the responsibility of the game basically bombing on the Xbox. And that's just... until I hear something better or somebody, refute those points, I honestly think that. Now, of course, the bigger responsibility lies on the Xbox user base itself for not buying the Japanese games, but that is what the audience is. That is the audience has been for the last, since the original Xbox came out, essentially. You know what the audience is, right? But if you want to help them or have them understand your game, you have to like lead them. You have to be like, here's these games, and the games are good, and if you give them the games and they play it, maybe they get interested in Kingdom Hearts. But you're not doing them any favors, and you're not doing that if you just release Kingdom Hearts 3. So I'm sure in the future, we're going to have videos out there saying, Kingdom Hearts bombed on Xbox. It should have just been a PlayStation exclusive, yada, yada, yada. But in this scenario, I don't think Square Enix did the fan base or even the franchise any favors by not releasing those easy ports before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. Why even release them after Kingdom Hearts 3? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to release them after Kingdom Hearts 3. You release those games leading up to a new one. Why would you release them after it? And then why say, oh, we need to see if there's any, any interest in them? It's like, well, if there's no interest in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, is there any interest in Kingdom Hearts 3 in the first place? I know it's on Xbox probably because the budget for it is super huge, but I honestly think the game might as well be a PlayStation exclusive, and that might sound harsh, and I'm sure a lot of Xbox fans are probably like, "Whoa, Rand, you're taking this too far." But I honestly think it might as well be a PlayStation exclusive. Now, it's not, and good, because that would be terrible for the perception of Xbox for losing a game of the caliber, of the AAA caliber that, Kingdom Hearts is. But still, I kind of feel like some of this is Square Enix's fault. If you want to sell Kingdom Hearts 3 on Xbox, you should have put the 2 games previous on the Xbox so the users of Xbox could play the game. And that is like the point I'm trying to make. Hopefully everybody understands it. But at the end of the day, Kingdom Hearts is dead on arrival on Xbox. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you did, hit the like button. Consider subscribing for more content. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'll see everybody later.